lucky one, man. She was such an icon to the Nürburgring, such a legend in her own right. It was awesome. You know, she was amazing. She was such a happy character all the time as well.
The only female I know of that could hold her own against men.
Yeah.
All the others have to have their own little fucking league, don't they? True.
She was proper hard nut, unlike that wussy French girl.
Yeah, it's a transit van bit that brought her to the world's attention.
Yeah.
I didn't particularly like that because at the time I had a transit van, and it was the 125 brake horsepower one, and the only things that ever overtook me on a motorway were BMWs, and that was in the days before all the average speed cameras and that were on the motorway, so I could merrily do 110 mile an hour for 2 hours and never have any speeding tickets, just keep an eye out for police cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bloody thing's 120 mile an hour. Mental. And they handle really well and all. You can drive it like a car. Oh, yeah, as that speed showed you.
Definitely.
I'm just following Adam Clark's ghost round Zandvoort. He's done a 145. That is blindingly fast.
Yeah, I think this season's going to be real tight for anyone that's in the top.
Going by, I'm following his ghost round. He means business. I think he.
I've half stopped doing the ghosts because you can basically fuck up your brake points for the actual event and how the car feels completely.
Yeah.
With their new tyre model. Yeah, it's almost driving a different car.
Well, he's in the Cooper and it is. I was so slow in it when I had to go around in it, so it's just got that car sus by the looks of it. Team VLX. Saw a picture Ben Walker put up of their livery. That looks really good.
Mm.
Oh, who else? Justin, well beloved. He's done a really nice livery.
Oh no, I deleted them.
You didn't like it?
I deleted these.
Oh, you deleted?
Yeah.
I know. I wonder where that went. I thought, oh, maybe you got embarrassed and deleted it, thinking.
No, I
like
deleted it.
Oh, I did see. All right. Are you not happy with him at the moment or something?
Nah, you can just fuck off.
Oh, okay.
No, it's more the fact they say, oh, I've done this livery for a customer, and Mark and myself do liveries on iRacing and ESRC, but we charge. He's just dishing them out for free.
Right. Okay.
That was the main reason why it was deleted.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Go and get your own client base.
What the hell was all that, Lee, in the chat with that fucking American? Was he just being a cunt for being a cunt, or what?
No, he's a foreigner and he's not quite right and he's not quite well. And he didn't understand what was going on and thought we were being off with him. So I just had to get him out of there, and then I've private chatted with him and sorted it all out now. So he said, oh, I was sent over here because I was told the admin were nice and various other things. And I said, well, we are, and we can type properly and he can understand them.
Well, nice when someone's not fucking going off and sounding mental.
Oh, Americans, they are mental.
Yeah.
My theory is that we sent all our mentally unstable and unwell people over to America.
And Australia. Sounds about right, doesn't it? That's why all the drunk men over there. That's why they go, alright mate, how you going?
I've been to Australia. I loved it. Because there's not as many people, they're much more pleasant.
Yeah.
I don't know, having an English accent helps as well, because you're not then, I know you're not local. Fucking mental place. So big.
Mental, oh yeah.
Yeah, you got the roads, a lot of them are just dirt roads. They're well kept, like, and maintained, but oh man, you can't do more than 30 mile an hour, otherwise you're just shaking bits. Or you have to have a decent 4x4.
Yeah.
And then there's all the weird wildlife that runs out in front of you. Insects. Oh god, the insects.
I am right in thinking there's no race room on Monday coming.
No, you're right. Yeah,
It's
they're doing something else.
It's a blessing in disguise for me because it means I can focus on I can focus Monday on the final DTM 2020 practice, do that, win that, and then just focus on the WTCR.
It means I can practice this evening for the weekend.
Yeah, I was meant to do practice today, but I decided to build my PC.
I need to do Interlagos as well. I've never driven the truck.
Sandville race room and ACC this week. Oh
Yeah.
well, yeah.
I'm actually gonna grab the weather report while I'm on actually.
I tell you what, Wednesday night doing the Legends, that made me feel super shit.
Why?
Just because I was like a qualified 20th in the first race, and it was just like, oh god, don't even know where to make up the time in this car. But I'm being so delicate not to scrub the tyres, and even then I'm like, how am I second down on the track that's as short as as a small guy's penis? You sort of like think, what's going on?
4,
Hi Fraser,
2,
so for next week
1.
it's going to be, well on Thursday, 9 degrees with
3 right of a
0.3
crest,
cloud.
opens, keep
9
left of us.
degrees, eh? I've been working hard.
You what, mate?
Sorry.
I've been working hard. What did I have it set at? It's at 11 or 12 degrees.
Yeah. The track will be about 16 I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was 18 as I was working. That's good.
It'll be
I'm on the right
interesting
track.
to see who can cope with the ever changing settings.
Yeah, I went on, put the aggressive set up on, and it wasn't quite right. In fact, it was horrible. But so I gave full aero, as much aero as I could, and then whacked up the rear end and the rear anti-roll bars to get more rotation. And the only problem I've got with the car now is on a couple of the bends coming out, or it's specifically keeping the back end from spinning out on me. But I've got a few days to sort that out.
Oh, it's loads of time. I just turn up and race half the time.
I was going to use the Ferrari, and it touched the curbs in that thing round Killarney, and it was just spinning out.
Yeah.
And I'd had a go at
4,
Lexus when I was testing cars out for Silverstone,
3 right of a crest,
and it
opens,
felt nice.
keep left of a 60, 5 left, 50, 80.
Sounds
Keep middle
right, I
of
know.
jump. 90. 6 right tightens 3 of a crest.
I've never done.
Ain't ya?
4 left of a crest.
I've
6
done it
Fine.
on
keep middle of a crest. 30.
consoles, totally
6
different.
left of a crest. 100.
Like 2 different games.
6 left tightens 5 of a crest.
Oh, yeah,
6
no,
right.
I like it.
120. Keep middle
I'd
of a
say
jump. Slow
comparable
90,
to the
1 left.
Aston Martin Versal. Feels fairly safe.
To 1 right tightens. 30. Don't cut. 2 left. Tightens. 30. 4 right. Opens of a crest long. 40. 5 right. Into turn. Don't cut. 4 left. Opens of a crest. 30.
Be
6
great when
right.
we get to the
6
British
left long.
ones.
Opens of a crest. 50.
Have loads of them.
6 right. Extra,
Yeah.
extra long past junction. Tightens of a jump. Slow 50.
Okay, boys, I'm off.
Turn.
Have a good weekend.
3 right long.
See you, mate.
Cheers, Paul. See you, mate.
50. Keep left of a crest. 30. 6 right. Into 4 left long. 30. 3 right tightens. Into 4 left. Keep left over 80. 6 left. Into narrow. 6 right. Don't cut. Keep middle over 80. 6 right. Into 5 left. Into 6 right. Don't cut. 100 over bumps. 3 right. Opens 50. Turn unseen. 1 left long. Into 6 right of a crest. Extra long. Tightens 4. Into 6 left. 80. 2 right. 80. 2 left. Opens long. 60.
Oh, 146 dead.
Late 3 right. Very long. Opens of a crest. 100. 6 left. Tightens keep in of a jump.
What car are you in, mate? You're in the Hyundai, aren't you?
I'm
Two
there, yeah.
left. Into 5 right. Keep middle of a crest.
Yeah,
40. Don't
sad
cut.
I'm yeah, I'm still,
Narrow. 50.
yeah, I'm still
3 right,
7,
don't cut.
8 tenths slower than Adam.
120.
Yeah, it is funny because basically the way I view the current league, especially the next gen league's becoming, it's literally just one echelon down from top eSports from like top.
100.
It is,
Over
yeah.
bumps. Don't cut 5 right. Into 5 left. Tightens narrow 2.
So the only way it'd be top echelon is if, and then I think it starts to feel everyone feel a bit devoted.
Right tightens.
Is if you ended up with people like Jack Keithley and what's his name, the German fella that's also Williams eSports driver. If they started entering it, they'd be like
Van
ridiculous.
Omen. Van Omen?
No, it starts with M. I'm sure his name starts with N. M.
Into 6 right.
He won the GT Masters and he fucking nicked the DTM 2020 Championship of Jack Keithley in the last race because Jack Keithley got punted off.
50.
Oh, got it. I bet he was
Into early
Yeah.
furious.
Well, the thing is, he would have won, but when a championship does this, or when a series does this, you feel like smacking him in the face. They made the final race double points.
Into 2 right tightens.
Yeah, it's kind of, they can fix anything they like.
Yeah.
Jack Keithley getting punted off probably wasn't even a fucking accident, mate.
Mm.
You know, they just get someone to give him a nudge.
Yeah.
That should be enough for
Yeah,
a stage
it's
win.
always worth being nice to all the other drivers. Because you never know when you're going to need that favour. Like,
No.
don't pump me off. Or let me by. Type of thing.
Mm.